We need a meet cute. Like, every great romance has a meet cute.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at the best recent romantic comedies that are making us believe in love once again.
Oh, it's a pretty cute story. Do you want to tell it, Bub?
No, you go for it, bub.
Number 10. Somebody I Used to Know. We love when a real-life couple collaborates to bring a new story to the screen. And we love it even more when that movie is actually pretty good.
Okay, I am full service, my friend. I am the life of the party.
Somebody I Used to Know was written by husband and wife team Alison Brie and Dave Franco, and is directed by Franco. Brie stars as Ali, a reality TV showrunner, who heads back home after hearing her show is going to be cancelled.
Oh, wow. Oh. That was brutal.
There, she runs into an old flame who is getting married. The best romance in this movie isn't necessarily between Ali and her ex-boyfriend, but rather Ali's relationship with herself.
But it was you. You just need to let go and get back to you, who you really are. It's not too late.
Plus, the film marks a reunion between Brie and Community co-star Danny Pudi, which we love to see. Number 9. Happiest Season.
I know why you're worried, but don't be. I am all in on Christmas.
This holiday rom-com hit our screens in 2020 when audiences were desperate for a new movie to talk about during the COVID-19 pandemic. While the reception of Happiest Season wasn't spectacular, we still think Clea Duvall's film deserves a spot here. We can argue about how healthy the relationship is between Abby and Harper, played by Kristen Stewart and Mackenzie Davis.
I'm suffocating you.
Or not, but just...
Oh, I feel really suffocated in the closet that you shoved me back into.
You agreed to this.
However, the fact that the film centers around a relationship between two women and can inspire these conversations is a breath of fresh air. It got audiences talking and strayed away from the heteronormativity of most holiday films.
Everybody's story is different. There's your version, and my version, and everything in between.
Number 8. Palm Springs. Science fiction, romance, and comedy mix seamlessly in director Max Barbacow and writer Andy Sierra's 2020 film Palm Springs.
My God.
Do you see them too?
Are they real?
Who cares?
The movie stars Kristen Milioti as Sarah, a woman who ends up stuck in a time loop on the day of her sister's wedding. But she isn't alone in her purgatory. Andy Samberg's Niles is caught up in the same recycled day.
Today is yesterday, and tomorrow is also today. It's one of those infinite time loop situations you might have heard about.
Playing off of a classic like Groundhog Day was a risk, but the clever script and charming direction bring something new to the familiar concept. Plus, the chemistry between Milioti and Samberg is off the charts.
In case I don't see you again, I love you too.
Number 7. I Want You Back.
Having a rough week.
Me too.
Just got dumped.
Oh, me too.
What if two spurned lovers decided to con their ex-partners into getting back with them? That might not sound like a surefire premise for a romantic comedy, but the combined power of Charlie Day and Jenny Slate can do a lot.
Hey, what do we think about this, though? Is this stay night at the club?
You look like Catwoman.
The lengths that the two main characters go to sabotage their ex's new relationships can be fairly extreme. Day and Slate excel at that kind of absurdity though, and they actually have pretty natural chemistry despite all the chaos. By the end of the film, even if you're turned off by some of the pair's shenanigans, you probably can't help but admit that they deserve each other.
Remember what you told me about how the slow burn that gets under your skin, you said that's the rarest kind of person, Emma. You were my slow burn.
Number 6. Always Be My Maybe. Ali Wong and Randall Park are two stars we can always count on to show us a good time.
Everybody here tonight, we're so glad you could step into our zone and tomorrow say
They're still really good.
Add a little Keanu Reeves in the mix and you've got yourself a quality rom-com. Always Be My Maybe follows childhood friends who lose touch after hooking up as teenagers. Almost 2 decades later, they meet again and try to answer that age-old question. Can love conquer all?
You still have the Corolla?
In the same condition, too.
Oh.
Lock stopped working in 2007.
Watching Wong and Park play two old flames trying to see if they can have a relationship is delightful. The two play up the silliness of the movie without compromising on the romance.
So my question is this. Sasha Tran, can I hold your purse for you?
Number 5, Rye Lane.
It's Tom, right? I'm Yaz.
Nice to meet you.
An exceptionally strong feature directional debut for Rain, Alan Miller. Rye Lane follows two South Londoners as they deal with the fallout from their respective breakups. Main characters Yaz and Dom charm the audience in this walk and talk kind of movie, carried by the chemistry between actors Vivian O'Para and David Johnson.
It was just this immediate, deep, animal attraction.
Not only does their connection leap right off the screen, but cinematographer Olin Colliday delivers arguably one of the most beautifully shot rom-coms in recent memory. The colourful joy and sparkling conversation of Rye Lane makes it a must-see for fans of the genre.
If looks can kill you, would be an Uzi.
You're a shotgun bang. What's up with that thing? I wanna know. How does it hang? Straight up, way up, hold up. It's still up.
Number 4. To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
I was used to being invisible, but now people were looking at me, talking about me.
In a lot of ways, 2018 was the year for the revival of the romantic comedy. Netflix played a large part in that movement, in part with its teen romantic comedy To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
Hi.
There's no one like you, Covey.
Based on the book by Jenny Horn, the movie follows Lara Jean Covey, a teen who becomes embroiled in scandal when a series of love letters she's written over the years are suddenly delivered. To try and save face, she agrees to fake date one of the recipients of the letters, the popular Peter Kavinsky.
2 more rules. You have to watch 16 Candles with me because it's a classic. And we can never tell anyone that this relationship is fake.
Actors Lana Condor and Noah Centineo play into the fun and the yearning of the false relationship trope perfectly. Number 3, Fire Island.
Just be careful. You have to trust me.
Like we're friends or something?
Something like that.
When it comes to adaptations, the works of Jane Austen are a popular choice. In 2022, Fire Island joined the canon of contemporary takes on the author's writings.
So, you a big reader?
I am.
Inspired by Pride and Prejudice, the movie translates the story to the present day and sets it in the gay villages off the coast of New York State. Writer Joel Kim Booster, who also stars in the film, provides fresh takes on race, class, and LGBTQIA+ communities in the midst of the familiar tale.
So yeah, we're poor. Not like poor, but poor as in none of us have a chance in hell of buying property ever. But this is what brought us together.
The entire supporting cast is hysterical. Plus, Conrad Ricamora as a modern-day Darcy? Sign us up, please. Number 2, Set It Up.
You like expensive stuff and let a 23-year-old walk all over you, and yet you're tolerable.
If we had our way, Glenn Powell and Zoe Deutsch would make a series of romantic comedies together to rival those of Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. The pair's chemistry shines through in one of the best rom-coms of 2018, Set It Up.
We're at work.
It's almost midnight. Grow up.
Powell and Deutsch play two assistants who try to make their bosses a little less intense by nurturing a romantic connection between them. Lucy Liu and Taye Diggs deliver worthy performances in supporting roles, but the movie rests largely on the shoulders of the two leads.
Just stop making me laugh.
I'm serious.
Stop making me laugh.
I'm not trying to. I mean it, okay?
It is in my possession. I got this.
They're playful, passionate, and genuine, everything you could ever want from a rom-com pairing. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. The Big Sick. Sadder than most, but still a rom-com at heart.
Heckling doesn't have to be negative.
So if I was like, oh my God, you're amazing in bed, that would be a heckle?
Yeah, and now you're getting more laughs than me, and I don't like that. You want to come up, do my job? Let's talk about...
The Lost City. Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum bring the adventure rom-com back.
Maybe next time I toss a gun at you, you can catch it instead of ducking.
How about the next time you toss a gun and you say, hey, Alan, catch! And then, maybe do that before you throw it.
Rosalind. The Shakespeare to rom-com pipeline continues.
For you. I engraved it myself.
I shall wear it always.
Okay.
The Lovebirds. Issa Rae and Camille Nanjiani make being on the run look fun.
We know he's dead, but we didn't kill him.
Well, he just said he killed him.
No, I said I hit him with my car.
Clearly
Very different.
it worked. You killed the guy with your car.
I was driving and we broke up and I got distracted and I ran through a red light.
The perfect find. Gabrielle Union shines in this fashion-forward novel adaptation.
All right, I hear you. I hear you. Put it behind us. That's it.
Because we're professionals.
Completely.
We do our jobs.
Do our jobs.
Not each other.
Not each other.
There you go.
But tonight I want to ruin you.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Crazy Rich Asians. 2018 gave us several quality romantic comedies, but nothing charmed audiences quite like Crazy Rich Asians.
Wow. I think I've just fallen in love with you all over again.
Based on the novel by Kevin Kwan, the movie became the highest-grossing romantic comedy of the 2010s, and for good reason. The film follows Rachel Chu, a professor who goes with her boyfriend Nick to Singapore and meets his family.
The universe has spoken. It wants you over there. Come to Singapore.
Upon arrival, she realizes that his family isn't just rich, they're crazy rich. Everything about Crazy Rich Asians delivers on its promise of opulence, from the sets to the locations to the wardrobe. There's plenty of humor and drama to be found, and we love the chemistry between the two leads, played by Constance Wu and Henry Golding.
I know this is a far throw from a hidden paradise. But wherever you are in the world, that's where I belong.
Did we miss any of your favorite rom-coms? Let us know in the comments below.
Well, you know, you might be the James Dean of this kind of stuff, but I've never had a boyfriend before.
You have the references of an 80-year-old woman.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.